He is a righty, yep. Which I can change that up too. I just been pitching really good with him. Gotcha.
His release fucks me up every single time. I cannot hit him. So
Yeah, and then Miller's been my closer basically in whatchamacallit. Diamond Dynasty. I've just been closing my ass off his ass.
man, Miller hasn't been working for me I mean he's filthy, but
we'll have to see how the batting order can go here.
I guess I need to ready up.
Yeah, I was trying to get an idea for order too.
No, you good, man. I forgot about that part.
Find us a player. All right, go Ellie off the rip.
What is the L next to Griffey and Simmons?
It should be Legends.
Oh, okay.
I'll put speed back in the bottom of the okay.
I'm about to say we got a shit ton of speed in this lineup. With the exception of Judge and Kurtz. Everybody, well, I don't know about Simmons, but everybody else is at least.
He's not the best, not the worst either. Dustin May. Add him. Get my spin ball done.
Oh shit! Yeah, I got to do that. That and to beat the streak. I don't even know if I'm.
Friday's #1 fucking first baseman.
Live from Main Street Field, we've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the United States taking on Baltimore. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And on the hill, the big righty, Dustin May. What do we have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Too. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Ellie De La Cruz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And that one fouled off.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
And he swings through that one.
2-2, count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Don't expect a
And now,
sweeper to an
Jordan
inside, but
Westburg.
okay.
And a strike on the outside edge. Westburg batting second in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Swings through that.
Boom, that's cheddar,
No
baby.
ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's
I knew
2
it was
in a
going to
row.
be
I think that's going to be
Ken
a
Griffey
payoff there.
Jr. digs in now. Now
Ball
one miss.
inside.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the first.
A little bit.
Well, all right then.
Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill in this one, Dustin May. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters, it's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Next offering is foul back. That just misses. Now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got it. And there's one down.
Watch it go right down the middle is fine.
So up next, Tim Raines. Inside at 100. And that is ball 1. And a foul ball.
Oh, you.
Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a ball popped up.
Oh, that was easy enough.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Let's get the bats. Bats.
And we're back. It's Aaron Judge now. May back to work.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge playing home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
May fires. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Still alive.
So off my thumb. Do that sweeper outside again.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here's the catcher to hit, Ted Simmons. And ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. And there's the ball.
Ball 2.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. May delivers. And that is out of play. Second inning here, no score. A sliding stop to first, and very nicely done
He's
for
off
the
of
out.
that sweeper.
2 outs, base is empty. Cameron Meisner
So when
getting
you're
ready to hit.
Pitching with him too, when you place, it goes outside out.
And that's
Ball,
off
that's
the
inside.
inside
Trying to get
edge.
like a corner
1-0.
outside in, outside out, inside in, like on pitch, on like fastball cutter.
There's a swing and a miss.
Good late
1-1.
sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a
Well, I
swing
thought
and
I
a
was
miss.
all over that one.
So did
1
I.
ball, 2
Now
strikes.
you're early.
Right
Good
side,
cut,
hard
though.
hit. And he's out on the tag. May gets him quickly and quietly.
So his-
1, 2, 3.
sinker's
Changeup,
good.
I thought I was all over it.
Yeah, his sinker's good if you can
And welcome back to
pitch
the
it
ballpark.
well.
And the batter
Fastball,
now, Chris
cutter.
Bryant.
And then that sweeper I usually throw it outside.
Hit on the ground to short.
Yellow.
In the
Good
dirt.
snag
Nice
for me,
pick.
baby.
Good
Thank you,
offside
Nick.
run and sink on that pitch right there. got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
A little bit.
And
longer.
next is the designated hitter, Raul Ibanez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Ball one there. That one catches the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
All right.
May comes set. That one missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Out to short. De La Cruz handles, throws the first, and it's a 1-2.
Easy enough.
On to the 3rd inning, and now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Waiting on fastball inside too.
And a pitch. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Going away.
Raleigh collects, fires the first, in time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Zach Geloff will hit next. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Top of the 3rd, no score. Puts a bunt down.
Damn it.
He did not throw it though.
And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. 1 gone, runner at first. Now it's the DH, Evan Carter.
Pretty sure Raleigh's got a
At
shake.
96, that pitch is in for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball clearly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Puts it away for the out.
Clipped it too late.
So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz led off the game with a strikeout. Started to go after it. Now we'll look down to 3rd. Didn't go.
That's a fucking sweeper coming in though, so hard to lay off of.
And a swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Cut on and miss.
Is the
Slowest
slowest release
out there.
ever.
And that ends the inning.
I don't know why. When you steal it, it's
I released
fucking
when
delayed.
he was like off too.
As we go to the last of the 3rd. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. And that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Full count.
Okay.
It goes down looking.
nice.
Cal Raleigh, the next to hit.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. And now the right fielder, Evan Carter.
Speaking of dingers, he's the 2nd fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
That's down and in.
1-0.
In the air, left field, down the line. Meisner makes the play, and it's out number 3.
Some bats. What stadium are we in?
On to the 4th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
78 arm strength, 73 accuracy, 76 reaction.
Swinging a foul straight back.
You know,
well, it helps when I start running before the ball's
happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a two-out single to take the lead, and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Westberg, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next offering misses, ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in, just on the edge. That's one of those, if you swing at it, get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Get over
Swing and a base hit.
Good hit.
So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Don't steal.
No, I'm not going to.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hand, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
Calls it in, 2 away. Here is Aaron Judge. 0 for 1, he struck out swinging last time. Fouled off left side. Judge, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2013. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2
Get something moving here, man.
Out. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Digging in, Ted Simmons. Popped up.
Damn it.
And that's the 3rd out.
All right, smart pitching here. Let's go.
And we're back. Now, Ellie De La Cruz.
Well, these guys just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
The shortstop takes the ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Don't get him with this right here.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No play. That's an infield single.
Oh, quick on the trigger here. Quick on the trigger here.
It's going to be tough to get him out on that one.
Next to hit, Tim Raines.
Watch this
0
skill.
for 1 so far.
No lead yet.
Ground ball, left side, and foul ball.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The 0-1. And that one upstairs. De La Cruz aboard here at first with nobody out. There's a strike.
Get 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him looking. They get 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So up next, Ken Griffey Jr. First time up was a pop out. Outside low, ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. And another ball. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
3-0 down. There's a swing and a drive. Takes a tumble and hangs on. To first, and he throws it away. And this
I already
ball's
was
gonna wind
gunning
up
the
out of play.
second. So how the fuck did he get the third?
Because it's 2 base.
Bryant swings through it for strike one.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Out to center. Junior under it. And that is the third out of the inning.
What's up?
We fleeced it up. We're good.
Yep. No damage.
Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the left fielder, Cameron Meisner. May back to work. That one down the line, and that's just foul. The 0-1. Swing and a foul.
God, brother.
Just a touch early.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Does he throw another sinker outside?
Strikes him out with 100. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. He's 0 for 1.
Yeah, I wasn't at the bottom of the zone with my PCI. I tell you that right now. But
there's a strike.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And a swing and a miss there.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
So 2 down now, and here is Zach Geloff. This one in the air. Makes the catch, inning over.
Gotcha, buddy. Get the stretch.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here is Raul Ibanez. Swing and a miss. Going along.
You know, this group of hitters just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
McNeil in the box, lays off for ball 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Just missed.
Good pitch.
How the fuck do you lay off that?
I
Didn't think so. Didn't think so.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Nobody out, runner at first. Just misses without one.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid.
Big Red picks up the K. Nick Kurtz digs in now. Went down on strikes his first time through. This one high in the air to left
I
center.
left that sinker up a
Griffey on
little
his
bit.
horse. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. 2 down. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. He popped out his first time. Just missed. That's inside.
So knowing that this hitter's got holes in his swing, because he's got so much power, but you still can get a little too tight, afraid to make a mistake.
And there's a foul ball. Ibanez off of first with 2 away. Tap foul at the plate.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Good through there, got it. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Stayed a hell of a lot higher than I wanted to.
Same, but
Oh shit!
put it outside.
Top of the 6th inning, and now the DH, Evan Carter.
Good crack.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
I'm going first pitch.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runner on the goal. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag, and they got him.
All right, hold on. Easy delay for me.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Put in Michael
speed
next
is in the
inning
back
too.
of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. And takes low for ball 1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to.
That's gone.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. He
We're at Main
circles the
Street,
bases, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
I had no idea what park this
So
was.
2 down, and now Ken Grip.
He should be bringing a reliever.
Yeah, his energy's low, but his confidence was still really high, but probably not after that.
They threw a lot of
B.
circle
Junior,
and
both
fastballs.
2 in this
Oh,
one.
great. So he's gonna throw screwballs and probably sinkers here. I hope I take him fucking deep.
And first offering is fouled off.
That's a screw.
Next
That's
offering
a
is
screw
fouled
ball.
back.
All right.
The 0-2.
Right back
Up the
fucking
middle. Throws to
it'd be
first.
great if I didn't have a
Out
guy
number
standing
3.
behind him. I'm gonna put in Mike here.
And we're back.
Rough.
And now it's going to be Evan Carter. A new arm into the game, the righty, Michael Kopech.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity
Oh, what
for
the
him
fuck?
to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
What's up?
My game like lagged as he hit the ball.
He was all over
Like it
that
was
one.
landing
Just a
before I
really
was
nice
moving.
approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite
Watch the
field.
steal.
There's a lot of hard
So you're
work
good.
and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And the batter now, Ellie De La
That's
Cruz.
inside.
That's off the inside corner. And that's ball 1. Late with the swing there. With
One
the
ball,
go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. The
a
shortstop
ball.
takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, that sucker hung up there.
Up in
That was
and
what
that's
the
ball
fuck,
3.
dude? Is he not over the plate still?
Oh, and he hit him.
I got him.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him first and second. No outs. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Tim Raines. Just
No, that's
missed.
down.
And he blows that one 5 at 100. And fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Runner around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. We're tied at 1.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle.
Runner on the goal. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Kopech deals. And that one upstairs, ball 1. So now 1 and 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And there's the ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a high fly ball left field.
Took the lead.
Makes the grab. Runner tagging for third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-1. Here's Bryant now.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Second overall pick in the 2013 draft. And that's downstairs and outside.
You got it.
And now 2-0. Reigns, the runner at second with 1 away. And another ball.
There's not one to cut for me.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So now the DH spot, Raul Ibanez. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. And that is downstairs. And the count 1 and 2. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. That one felt good, and they add on. It's 5-1.
What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Jeff McNeil stands in. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. That's inside. Ball 2.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely. Man at first, Nick Kurtz now at the plate. First pitch misses. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one missed.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Good pitch.
That's inside. And now 3-1. Got him swinging. Here's the catcher to hit, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Next offering is foul back.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just had a hard time catching up.
Fires over to first. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs.
Bats.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Carter on the move.
Get out there.
No.
And a quick out number 1.
Too high to launch.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. They say you win. Bases empty, one away. You're in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Stay alive.
That's a base hit. So a man at first. Cameron Meisner will hit next. And that one missing low.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Looked like it was a little bit up. And it finds its way through for a hit.
Station
and
to
out
station.
to a board.
This is something, man.
Nick Kurtz getting ready to hit. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. That ball has just been voted off the island. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-4. Now it's going to be Zach Geloff. In the dirt, and it's 1-0. Outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that one is lifted in the air.
What?
Makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So now here's the DH, Evan Carter, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
Good pitch, kid.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
2 strikes.
Late on that.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over.
Curveball.
Oh, me. Got us back in it, though.
Yeah, 3-run by Nick.
Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right
Very
fielder, Evan Carter.
Tired, got it.
Yeah, and he has no confidence. Well,
Ripped towards third. Slings it across. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz.
Matt.
Swing and a ball ripped right field. That one back, and that one is gone.
Get fucking Mason out.
A massive home run. It's 6-4. So 1 out, nobody on. Now the number. So they turn to their closer, Mason Miller.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Late on that fastball. Miller, the tall righty, 26 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2021. And now the count is even.
All day of the week,
I got a ball, 1 strike.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Meisner puts it away, and there are 2 outs. So digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Griffey drop step, ranges back. And that one is out of here. A soaring shot to center. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 7-4. Here is Chris Bryant. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball one.
Hey, bitch.
Just missed.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
Set down on strikes. And we're back, ready to begin the eighth. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Page back to work. That's the third, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Big time check right there.
What the fuck am I doing?
I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
I'm swinging at garbage.
On to first, gets it. One away on a drop third strike. Next to hit, Jordan Westberg. He's already homered here in this one. Swings and misses.
What?
That's strike one.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And now it's even up. And misses inside. Swing and a miss.
Brother.
And the count's even at 2.
I thought you were all over that.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight
Give me that
strikeouts.
on the fucking thing, please.
2 down, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
0-1's the count.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 8th. Outside low, and 1-1.
1-1.
The fact, too, that it brings in a starter on fucking relief is annoying as fuck.
Got the bat going too soon, it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one just missing inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings and misses, it's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Raul. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Gregory Soto.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Counts 1-0.
That's too low. 2-0.
Oh, fucking strike.
And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Both could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Man at first, nobody out. At the plate, Jeff McNeil.
There we go. Got one over the plate.
And that misses. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ibanez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Let's go. To the right side. Nice stop.
No.
To to first, and he beats it.
Throw
Everyone's
that one in
safe.
the fucking.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Now a bunt with 2 strikes, and that goes foul. It's a strikeout. So up next, Cal Raleigh. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
I got away with that.
Yeah, I don't know if I threw it right down the middle high.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Right in the middle.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
I can't lose, full.
Immune chase.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1 away.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Now the bases loaded, big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Now here is Evan Carter. Junior brings it in. Runner tags for third. Got him. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Just go ahead and clip that. Don't worry about it.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Leading off, Aaron Judge. Just off the inside edge. And there's a ball. Carter coming on. Puts it away for the out.
Who's that fucking second base catching that, man? Oh, come on.
Ted Simmons digs in now. 1 for 3.
You gotta give us something, SDS.
Inside at 100. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And now 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away. You're at the top of the 9th. On the ground to short. Sends it to first. 2 away.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Meisner in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And a big swing and a miss.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
And strike 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle the 2 strikes.
Swing and a fly ball in the air left field. That ball's carrying. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? He sends it out of here. And they cut into the lead. It's 7-5. Kurtz, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1-1.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. They're down to their final strike.
2-2, count.
This could end it. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a fun game all the way around. We saw plenty of action. 12 runs total on the board, but a pretty close finish at the end.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Yep. A little 2 homers on one of the innings. Yeah.
I gotta go take a leak.
You're good. You're good.
Your rating did not drop on my screen.
No, it did not. Jace, it is and isn't. It's with some batters. It's not with all. So, just depending on who you're batting with, because not everybody has a leg kick to them. So if they don't have a leg kick, there's no tempo there. They have to have some kind of lift of their foot, and we have quite a few guys that don't have a lift of the foot, so doesn't get you anywhere. But it is still there. I think I'm able to open anything on that. So you pull the Verlander. I'm sure you can click so. So better at hitting, I would say Diamond Dynasty stuff. This year, the better hitting is going to be Diamond Quest. So if you play Diamond Quest, then you can play them a billion times over. And they'll open up a bunch of stuff for you. Everyone has a different pack or everything. But as you go through, you don't got to go to the stadiums. I would tell you just kind of play those events that you go through. Sent you an invite, B.
Okay.
Play those events as you go through. If you play the stadiums and say like you win one, just cancel your stuff out there. But after you play them and you beat them, go back through them, play the stadiums on a higher difficulty than normal. I play a lot of mine on dynamic is the game mode. So I stay with dynamic, and then from dynamic it grows from, you know, your rookie minor stuff up to legend, Hall of Fame, GOAT. So just depending on each one of those. But I would tell you go to Diamond Quest. That way you get something out of it. You're not just in batting practice. Go to Diamond Quest, play the stadiums. That's going to be the easiest and like fastest thing for you. Then actually it gets you somewhere too, is how I feel on it. How'd you feel about the squad?
I mean, I didn't have any issues with it. I'm changing my guys up. I'm going to take Tim Raines instead of Meisner.
Gotcha. I'll see how you sit, and then I'll maybe shift some of mine.
And then who the fuck was my third guy? Judge, Meisner, and Westberg.
I want to go Bob Gibson or
Bob Gibson or who?
That's what I'm looking. So I've been pitching with May, Tyler Mantle from Texas, Sutton I've been pitching with a little bit, Johnny I've been pitching with. I've not pitched too much with Donaldson because I don't like his Motion. I really like Dustin May. Like, I fucking pitching my ass off with him. What's R? Alright, so if I change out Harris, what's that look like? Oscar Charleston center? No. Carl Riley behind the plate. I don't know if I like Riley more than Simmons. I feel Simmons is a better catcher. I'll put Berry at second. Got Chris Bryant too. That's the other issue.
Yeah, I haven't used that card yet, so I don't know how he is.
It's wonderful. It's a good, actually a really nice card. So leading off here, go Ellie, maybe put Judge, Griffey, and then Westbrook, or go Simmons. Just put Gallup, Nick late, and Carter late. Just need the top of the order, the top 5 to rate, the bottom 4. I like Simmons, but I don't want to use him early.
All right, he's going with May as well. We got Gashiosa, catcher.
Got Beltran
Of course he does.
Beltran and Gil Hodges. That's really the only two.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings... All right, just about set to go. And our pitcher in this game, Dustin May. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count. And to opposite guys, be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Into the outfield, base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Turn to your boy.
Your stream is.
Here's O'Neal Cruz.
I knew that.
Cruz goes 6 feet 7 inches, 26 years old. He's usually in center, but today starting in short.
Ball 1, no
I
strike.
figured you were testing me. Make sure I was paying attention.
Seeing if you were watching.
That one clips the outside corner, and it's 1-1.
I think this is a pretty difficult move.
Run around the move. in the dirt. So Wild
I
pitch
feel
allows the
a
runner to advance.
dirty change.
And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Up and in. It's 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And bring it on, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. In the dirt, but kept close. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This is a fucking chance, kid.
Pitch misses. Now 3-1. 1 out and a runner at second. Straight 3, and that's 2 in a row. And next will be the cleanup hit, Ken Griffey Jr. That one fouled
Lead
off.
on it.
There's
Okay,
a
stop
strike.
going
That's a
really
tough
low for me. I like
In
that.
terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the bat at
Need to hold
fastball
outside a little bit
is
more.
down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates,
Nah,
guys
that's not
aren't
what I'm
touching
talking
it.
about.
May.
Not at all.
Pitch misses.
Alright, good eye,
Now
kid.
1-2.
1 ball, 2
Beltran
strikes.
on at second with 2 down. Oh, that hit him. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
Butthole hurts. Say that right now.
Yeah.
So that ball just went.
And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Hit hard but foul off to the left. May delivers.
All right. Sinker
Beltran.
and a circle.
1
He's
away.
gonna throw all the junk pitches with them.
Aaron Judge at the plate.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter.
And another ball.
He's got 9 innings with them. 4.82 ERA. There's switching controllers over there. That's what's going on.
A little out front there as he swings through.
I was hoping you were putting that one in
One out,
fucking
bases
downtown
empty.
Atlanta, bro. God, I was hoping you put that one in
I
downtown
was
Atlanta.
so fucking early on it.
Get
And
past
that'll
them.
fall for a base hit.
Got Tatis out there.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey.
Oh,
Now this one's high and deep. Way back there on a grand slam. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 2-0. Jordan Westburg now at the plate. Pitches in the dirt. Ball 1. Top of the zone for a called strike.
1-1.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Outside
That's ball
low.
2.
That's ball 2.
Bad.
Get there.
Swing
Get
and a
there.
ground
Get
ball
there. Bad
up
throw.
the
Come on.
middle. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 outs, bases
Let's
empty.
go, Cubs.
Now the left fielder.
Jay, shut
Clint
up.
Raines. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a
Crash over
ton.
here.
Foul ball there.
Give me trashy.
To the right side. The
throw
tag,
a garbage
and
ball.
that's out number 3, inning over.
Jay, you getting on today? Like, what's your schedule look like, bro? I don't know if you saw Jerky put one out in the right center. I'm burly up a little bit when the game's going. Somehow I can't hear you, man.
Yeah, I got the game volume turned down. Got you
And
turned
we're
up.
back. The batter now.
And I can still hear the game, but
I can hear the game. So,
May
wonderful.
back to work.
Good
Hard
for-
strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where
technically
you're looking
on
for
the
that
bad
shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Good pitch.
See if you can chase something.
and that got way too much of the zone.
Holy Jesus.
I don't never know. I don't even want to know.
Drilled in the air, high and deep, right
And that's
field.
why I normally
Back
don't
there.
I've never had good luck.
A gigantic
That thing didn't cut.
That's the card I want
It's
right there. It's
2-1.
Polanco.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
It's only about 70,000.
Here's a
Dear
swing and a
God.
drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing, and this game is tied. It's 2-2. Now at the plate, Evan Carter. Fastball is outside. And another ball. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying
Trace
to
did,
throw
Trace.
instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their ribbon broken off, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. That misses the zone. 1-0. He was late there, strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The 1-1 is
kid.
fouled off.
Close him out here. Jay, since you're
The
back,
1-2. Good eye
what's
in
your
that spot.
schedule for
Very,
today,
really
brother?
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. Ball 3. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned
Turn
a
two
walk.
here.
Well, that's a nice job
Alex
of grinding
Gordon.
out that at-bat. Saw a lot of
Fucking
pitches, and
pitches,
then
they just
draw
fouled
the ball.
off.
Very gritty.
And
About
now
9 or 10
here
pitches.
is Alex Gordon. Get on the ground at the middle. That's a base hit.
Dude, you were glitching all over the fucking
Junior
outfield.
gets it back in quickly. Lead runner holds it second
Yeah,
base.
whenever you're pitching,
First
I'm
and
getting
second
a,
with one down.
like a lag to
So
it.
the lineup flips over. Carlos
Like you were
But I
Beltran
have-
left and right
hit
the entire,
next.
entire
He's 1 for 1. Led off the
But I
game
have
with a single.
no drop frames or nothing. So.
High fly ball out towards
Brother.
left field. Way
That's
back
Carlos
there.
Beltran.
And it's on the
Like,
foul home
that
run,
that
home
car
run.
is
Run
fucking
shot. Their
goated.
third home run
Like,
of the inning. It's
fucking
5-2.
3 inches
One
outside.
down. Now it's the
96
shortstop,
mile-an-hour sinker.
O'Neal Cruz.
Out of the zone.
He was a strikeout victim his first time. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. And that one clips the corner. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there.
Because of a fucking 10 pitch at bat.
Inside, almost got him.
Motherfucker wouldn't
Couldn't get him out.
Cut on and
Run,
lifted
kid.
in the air.
Come on, Aaron. You
No
slow
trouble
fucking
here.
response
Puts it away for
motherfucker.
the out. 2 away now. 2 down, bases
That
empty.
and this card.
And now Gil
I just feel like Gale Hodges
he
has
struck out swinging at his
done
first
really
at-bat.
well batting in this game.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out.
All right, bats.
And we'll
Jay,
go
way
back
to
the
tune in
ballpark.
and tune out,
Bottom
bro.
of the second.
What's your
And now
schedule
the
for
first
the rest of the
baseman,
day, ho?
Nick Kurtz.
No,
And
that
that one's
counts.
a little bit low. And that's ball 1. And that one hit
inside, ball 2.
97 on the gun.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone.
Reno.
You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a good baseball.
Here's a 3-0. And a base hit right there. So a runner
So
aboard to
much
start the
fucking
inning.
lag.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now here is Zach Geloff.
Only when I
Oh,
swing.
one's the count.
There's the swing
Bro.
and a miss.
Just not able to catch up
No
to that
balls, 2
velocity.
strikes.
And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Evan Carter.
They need to
getting
unplug.
ready
They need to
stand
unplug.
Lags.
It's whatever
Swinging
his
the foul
connection
straight
is.
back.
Well, it just seems like it's always worse when I play against
A
another
swing and a
Xbox.
miss as he chases
Ball
way
2.
out of the zone. Off the
Inside
plate,
ball.
inside. And the count is 1-2. And a swing and a
Go back,
line
go
drive
back,
into
bro.
right
What
field.
the fuck?
Nabs it.
God.
See, I thought I
And here
centered
is
that one
Ted
and didn't even
Simmons.
break 90 miles an hour.
And that is cut
I
on
am
and miss.
20 minutes
and that's
behind.
strike
0-1.
one. Kurtz leads off first with 2 down to the
Ball
inning.
1.
And ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Give him a fucking second. They need to get their shit together. They want to fucking.
I'll be off mic for a second.
You're good, brother. All right, here we go.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it hits the fence. Coming home.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
De La Cruz at the plate now as he chases
Oh,
after
once
that
again.
one. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 is the count. Oh, that's inside.
And a swing and a miss. That's the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Ken Griffey Jr. Popped in the air, left field. Falls it in for the out. Now it's the second baseman,
Oh, you gotta love
Jorge
parents.
Polanco. He's already homered in this game. And that's dealt
Say
stairs.
parents.
And it's 1-0.
Mom called panicking, and I didn't answer because I was playing the game, didn't even see it call. So she texted me, called me, so I'm thinking, fuck, something's wrong.
Yeah.
No, she just wanted to know if I could print something off for her.
And that's in the dirt.
One
But
strike.
Chris, through the early stages,
fucking love it.
he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to
Ball
need to
3.
get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one ripped.
That's
Yep.
It's a bomb.
I don't know,
Another
man.
homer.
Polanco and
His
Beltran,
second home run
I
of the
can't
game,
pitch
and they
to.
add to the lead. It's 6-2. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Right through there for a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. That's on the mark, and that is ball one.
Yeah. Beltran is not in a no money card. Everybody's spent
and it's fouled away.
to get him.
With how good these offenses
Well,
are,
and
there's
even,
a lot of ball
even
game
if
left.
you don't, I mean, it's...
Out towards right center. That's well struck. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Round second.
And I'm running at an angle and somehow...
And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
It changed
that'll make
my
you feel
direction
good as a
as
hitter
I'm
right there.
running in the
Came
same direction
screaming
I was
off the
holding the
bat,
entire
I'm
time.
sure. Exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
Higashioka swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. In the dirt.
He's not going, not going.
Well, that ball was
Runner stays put at third.
at his face. I would like to point that one out there. Not in the dirt.
Swing and a
That's
miss.
in the
He was
dirt,
late.
though.
Strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The
There's
other
zero
way.
fucking chance, bro.
And that's a fair ball. Runner in from third to extend their lead.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boo.
Yeah, out of the zone.
So that was nicely
I mean,
done to beat the odds.
Bell-
That's neat.
Yeah, there you
the
go.
other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps.
Well, going to pause on that
That's-
thought, as that'll do it for the inning.
Out
Set
of
for
the
bottom
zone
of
on
the
a
third,
pull hitter.
And now the right
That's a
fielder,
true thing.
Aaron Judge.
You know, Boo, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for
That's
working
right,
with
Adam.
charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
And there's one down. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
One down, base is empty.
Ball 3.
Swings through that.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swings and fouls one off.
Boy, just such early.
And here's a 3-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Stepping in, Jordan Westberg. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
God damn it. That's fucking sinker.
Has room, and he makes the catch.
Bringing in, who do you have
And
starting?
we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the switch hitting.
Yeah.
CC Sabathia gets the call from the pen.
And with the big deficit
Oh,
on the
that guy always got
scoreboard,
fucking face
he almost
belts wrong.
has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one
Well,
in a
that
close
one was
game.
supposed to be
Well,
about 4
these
inches
players
outside,
put
and
together some
instead
really
it's
good
right down the
at-bats in
middle.
this
So
game. There's been
there's-
a lot to like with how they're approaching their
There's
chances
that.
at the plate. Everything is clicking, and when you're producing more than 2 runs an inning, it's pretty obvious your hitters came to do some damage.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
Brother, how are you hitting this shit?
Beltran card, bro.
Oh, I mean, there hasn't been a ball in the zone yet.
Ball one there.
Well, this is a
I
guy
was
that can
curious to see if
be
he was gonna
frustrating
swing at
for
everything.
pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swing and a drive,
Foul
deep
if
right
you don't get
field.
it.
And that is a foul ball. That's off the mark. 2-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
It took 9 pitches.
So taking in O'Neal Cruz.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that
This
jump.
one's probably going to hang. I was early on it.
And that's in the dirt. Ball one. Sabathia, a tall lefty. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's outside. That's in there.
Good
and
pitch.
that's strike 2.
Thank you.
He's sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go
Come
by.
on, chase this.
Next offering is downstairs.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
And that's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes right back to him on the mound. Slings to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Next is the designated hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. That misses, and that's ball 1.
May want to try to pick him off.
2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. That one off the mark, down 2-0.
That's ball 3.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
That caught the corner.
First and second, 2 outs. Digging in, Jorge Polanco. Just off the inside edge.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanic and then repeat them.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Gone! And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's
Sinker hung up on me, too.
2 outs, nobody on. In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. Out to short, De La Cruz whips it to first on the run. On the money, nice play.
Let's go. Let's get some runs back.
This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random. Let's do it. Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch games, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when not players, maybe.
Now this ball splits the gap in right center. And he's got a double.
I love how on my screen
Timed it up any better than that.
Pause.
Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you want to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and
here's the tag, and he's out.
This connection's fucking retarded.
Now, Evan Carter. He's 0 for 1. Just
inside,
missed.
ball 1.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball,
Two outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
I love that.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the fifth. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. Sabathia back to work. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, these guys, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
That one the other way. Westberg. Over to first.
He's out.
1 away here in the fifth. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Kyle Higashioka. A walk, and he's also single. And first offering is fouled off. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still 0-2. And that's outside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 2 down, base is empty. Now a chance for Alex Gordon.
You're doing better than I am.
He is singled, and he is flied to left.
Not upset about that. Now you
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Just missed. And another ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, boo.
I'm pretty sure this guy's got a Cronus or something.
Cruz, the next to hit, takes
It's
outside.
fucking ridiculous to take some of these pictures and then swing at that.
Late swing, foul to the left. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
And down on strike. That K is his 3rd of the game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Ted Simmons.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
May comes set. And that's in for a strike. And they'll do it again. They got Shioka to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 2 in this one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Higashioka up with it. To first. Save! He beats the throw. Good hustle right there. One gone, runner at first. Here comes Aaron Judge. And delivers outside. De La Cruz stands at first with one out. Missed with a changeup. And now 2-0.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball,
God,
but he's working a little differently here.
2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Next offering is foul back.
Circle in the garbage. Circle in the garbage. Circle in the garbage.
Stays alive.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
That's to third. Gordon tosses to first, and that is the inning. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges.
All right, let's see what we can do here.
Fought off foul. Check swing, called strike.
Well, that cutter was supposed to be about 3 inches inside, but let's just leave it hanging over the plate.
That's inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Whatever.
That's
that
either, you know,
right center
one of the best fucking let me take this pitches or legit fucking like cheating.
And that's a leadoff double.
Because they have taken the closest pitches possible,
right there.
but they have somehow swung at everything in the zone.
The gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Junior now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Line drive.
Brother.
Reaching down and makes the grab.
That's fucking slider not moving.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. 3 for 3, and he's homered 3 times.
Yanking the homer 4.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 2.
Just missed. 1 out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single, and it's 11-2.
Puts a run on the board and
I'll be off
picks
mic
up an RBI.
again.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Right through there for a strike. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom.
Yep, he went.
Tatis
Yeah,
started
what are you,
after it,
blind?
tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard.
2-1.
In the dirt. Next offering is down low. Man at first, one away. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is filled up. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Polanco on the go. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." That's outside. 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And another ball. And that'll load the bases.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
So they're all loaded up. And the batter now, Kyle Higashioka. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Lucas Erceg.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That one misses. 1-0. Erceg. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Just missed.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you. And it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Grounder might be 2. Here's Geloff for 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. And first offering is fouled off. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
0-2.
On the ground. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Tim Raines.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Higashioka pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Just missed.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Fights it off. You'll see another. Cruz fires across the diamond. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Alex Gordon. Erceg, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Breaking ball inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour.
The tag, and he's out. So up next, O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. Gordon takes his lead at third with 1 away. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. And a good eye there.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand.
Good
Just spit on
release.
it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. 1 for 4 with a double. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs with a runner at third.
I'm frozen.
Swings through that one.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything,
bro, whenever I throw, I'm fucking
become
frozen.
a little too aggressive
it would be
and
great if you
chase
guys
out of the
fix
zone.
your shit.
This one in the air.
Shit, fucking people. No frame drop.
Kurtz makes the catch.
This
And
kid's
that
saying
is
he's
that.
at 900.
Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the second baseman. Sack. Yellow.
Sidearmer, super sinker, fastball, circle.
The big behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
This one popped up. Cruz right there to make the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Evan Carter digs in now. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
And he really
0-2
sells
is
the
the count.
changeup with that arm action.
That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole.
Gordon there. Off balance feet. There's one. To Hodges and time. That's an inning. For the top of the 8th, and now it's going to be Ken Griffey Jr. Ersig back to work. And first offering is fouled off. That one missed. Pitch misses there. 2-1.
Needs
2 balls, 1 strike.
changed out B. I didn't pay attention to the confidence or anything.
And that's down and away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball. First out in the top of the 8th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. And And that one lifted in the air center field. Junior settles under this one. Corrals it. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Hit hard on the ground is short. Gets it to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. There's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And that one ripped to left, and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, 1 for 3. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 11-3. Bases empty, 1 away. Next to hit, Ben Griffey Jr. Puts in the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late that
1 ball,
time.
2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jordan Westburg.
That ball's foul.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss there.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can.
3.
And that's ruled a swing. And we're back. And the batter now, Evan Carter. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Michael Kopech.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging.
Fastball for a strike.
I'm still off mic, but I'm going to reset mine here.
You're good. I'm going to do the same because whenever I throw the balls just whistling in there.
In the air, left field, down the line.
Trying to get us out of this.
Pulls it
Hopefully,
in,
pull
and there's
a
1 away.
9-run bottom 9.
Kyle Higashioka now at the plate. They say you win.
0-1.
Outside low, and the count is 1-1. And then skips into the
last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Base is empty, 1 away. You're in the top of the 9th. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Smoked on the ground a second. Fires to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Alex Gordon. And that is out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. And a strike in there. And the slider just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
All right, so just need to, like you said,
He makes the
9-9.
grab.
9-9.
That is that.
Not asking too much.
We head to the bottom of the ninth. Here's the left fielder, Tim Raines.
Millar in there.
Line to left. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play.
I don't know. I don't know what else
Nick
I can do.
Kurtz, the next to hit. And that one fouled off. On the ground, right side. Hodges.
Nick is
And
just
he's out on the
slower
tag.
than dog water.
So
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Next
Ball
pitch
one.
is downstairs.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Milner is just 1 strike away.
2 balls,
That missed by a
2
lot.
strikes.
2-2. Two down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Came in and threw one.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into.
So did we just not lose points anymore in
No, I'm not sure.
First
That
two.
one. No, you should still co-op. You should still.
that's what I would think, but okay, I'm gonna reset my system, reset everything. I'll be right back.
You good, really? Close anything out here or not? Don't think we did. I think we had pretty good hits. We closed a couple multiplayer things out, so it's not too bad. Get myself a restart real quick on Xbox. not what I wanted. Jay, are you out there, brother? Jay, need to know if you're getting on or not.
Hey, everybody, it's Book Shambi. Welcome to the show.
Can I not join Burley's party? Can I join Burley's party? There we fucking go. Do some pack opening real quick, dude.
No, you get brother. Take your time.
Crazy here. That'd be nice.
Oh shit, he's way down. Hell yeah, we're gonna go buy him real quick. Ozzy's All-Star card at the 100 mark is down to like 7,000.
Oh,
Just a couple weeks ago, it was up to, it was 30 to 35,000. So
yeah, I closed 2 drops on that, hits and PXP.
what am I looking for? Marketplace, that's what.
That Satchel Page card is a PXP card as well. May have to throw that one on just to use it.
I've got that card if you need. I mean, I've already got the 500K or 500 XP with it, but
well, in multiplayers.
Yeah, that's right. I've already
Oh, you
already got that.
One here. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I did that a couple last week or 2 weeks ago when the double PXP was going.
Mm.
So, I like Judge. Who have we been running at second?
Zach has been who they've put in there.
Well, what if I do Ozzy instead of Westberg?
Yeah, it puts Alex at third for us. Nick, and then Evan still.
Do you need me to throw Satch Page in here, or do you have him?
If you throw him in, then I'll look what I got for lefties. I'll look at the card, but thank you.
I don't have him yet.
I put in some work late. You got all the Jolt cards already?
Excuse me. I need Miami and San Fran, but I think I'm 5,000 XP away from both of them, so I'm right there on both of them.
Miami's Wilson for center. San Fran is Helton. Probably get this one, then go cook, and then be back on. Since Jay doesn't want to answer if he's going to be on, I guess he's not. Not wanting to talk. Excuse me. I think we'll move Timmy down here. Timmy down. There. Good old sap. He's running Donaldson, Ellie, Mickey, Carlos, of course.
Fucking of course.
He's running Posada. It's not bad. Not bad catcher.
And welcome into the ballpark.
Somehow,
Happy to have
I
you with
can't
us.
still enjoy
Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the United States taking on Winston-Salem. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So, almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, John Donaldson.
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit. even if you guess it's coming because it's
Another
breaking
fucking
two planes,
Xbox, guys.
horizontal and vertical.
Ellie De La Cruz, the leadoff batter as he swings through for strike one.
Just got under it.
Yep. Carter makes the play, and there's one down. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
First and third, football, second.
First offering in the dirt. Donaldson goes 6'1". He features a slider, a four-seamer, a slurve, a forkball, and he works in a
2
sinker.
balls, no strike.
One down, base is empty. Out front the swing, and that is strike
2
one.
balls,
Dead
1
on.
strike.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Are you
That one is a
kidding me?
strikeout.
I'm just not back to the...
And we're back. And on the hill, the big righty, Satchel Paige.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Simmons gathers, throws to first.
Well
Got
done
him.
there,
One
laddie.
away on the strikeout. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. And the pitch a little bit
That's
low.
annoying right
Ball
there.
one.
When I have a good fucking pitch and it's low.
Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That's off the inside corner. 3-2 now. Draws the walk
No,
there.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Man at first, and now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. Page keeping him close. Squirts away a little bit.
0-1.
Man at first, one away. Just missed.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you feel the ball cleanly.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance.
Well, that's
And
like
it's
sit there
caught
and kept
just
on
in front of
carrying.
the wall. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy.
What stadium are we playing at?
I don't know.
Just missed.
Well,
If he's going to
it
steal
looks like
second,
it's the new
you want to go
Texas
early in the
new,
count. That way he's
Rangers
not a
ballpark.
distraction to the hitter at the plate.
He-
Go ahead
he
and
hit
get
that
it
on a
out of the
bounce.
way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 outs. On the ground right side, Albies. The throw to first, and Ramirez is set down. 3rd out.
There's no Texas shit anyway, though. Not unless it's his custom stadium.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Aaron Judge. And
That's
ball
custom.
one
He put a lot of
to
work.
Judge.
Nope, it's Texas.
Yeah, I see the Texas up top.
I said, look just to the right of the batter's eye.
Yeah.
In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
I thought it was.
And next is the designated hitter, Evan Carter. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
2 is the count.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 1 out, bases empty.
Starting off the strikes, depending on who's batting.
On the ground, out to short.
Bad throw, Ellie.
Zips it to first.
No, he's got
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ted Simmons. And that skips into dirt. No score here in the second.
Good mid. Nope.
Jump throw across his body. On the money. Nice play. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. Page back to work. And that's down and away.
It's a tough pitch.
Ball
but
1, no
in terms
strike.
of the best pitch
That
you're going to get to
might
hit
hang.
in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Next one misses. 2 balls and a strike. Inside,
ball 3.
just missed. That's
Motherfucker
whipped.
doesn't take anything.
And a good start to the inning. To first, but it comes it off the bat.
The hell she throw it back to the pitcher?
And now Chase Headley. Could have been low. And that is ball 1. Roll to short, possible 2 ball. De La Cruz over to second, throw to first, but he beat it.
So
Sinker
fucking.
low in the zone right there and produced exactly
Ellie
what he was
had the
looking for.
slowest
Ball on the
pickup
ground,
there.
Nice ground out.
And that one fouled off. The 0-2 pitch from Satchel. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's one.
That's an out.
Not in time
Yeah.
at first.
Hard
It's a
to
fielder's
pass for
choice. Now it's the second baseman,
Fighting my
Hassan
fucking
Kim.
life, man.
We talk about guys with good
Oh, I mean,
speed, and
nothing you can do
definitely
about that.
he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Reigns makes the catch. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Swinging a foul straight back.
I gotta realize
He
he's
gets to
throwing
balls
cracks and
that
he's
get
starting.
by most people at that position. It's really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically
under.
that team that
Yeah.
thinks that they've got a
It
base hit,
wasn't
or they may
low,
have
like
extra
the angle.
bases, and he just takes it away.
Here's the left fielder, Tim Raines.
Nope. 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes to count. That's to third.
I had one of those last
And
week.
he's out.
Yeah, he looked a little tentative on that swing, almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and
Counts
put it in a
1-0.
play
Yeah.
and have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Oh
And a
my
swing and a miss
god.
there.
Gonna really need to hang
1 ball,
in there
1
with
strike.
that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Nope, I
Popped
did.
up. De La Cruz on the move. Makes the
I
grab, and
fucking
that'll
dipped.
end the inning. Bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Just missed. Yeah, that's fouled off. a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. Fastball almost
I know you
got him.
swung though. I know
You've
you
got to
swung.
establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Snake to right, but he's got it.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. De La Cruz snags it for the second out. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Up the middle.
Get there.
That's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Okay. But
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but
I
he
thought I was
didn't
going
give
to get
in.
that.
You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him in the chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Now a chance for Carlos Beltran.
That's a ball.
Outside low. And that's ball 1.
0-1, no strike.
Runner on the go. Pitch outside. He's That's a stolen base. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Kurtz. He takes it himself to the bag, and
got
that'll
them
do
both
it.
times, baby.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now, Ellie De La Cruz. Trying to bunt his way on. On the run, sends it over to first.
There's no
and
possible
they
way
get
to
the
beat
out.
that slow
Well,
down
he gave the
line.
bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Donaldson winds and fires.
Good rip.
That's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
In the dirt. Donaldson kicks and deals. And
Ball
that
2.
is downstairs. Ball 2. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Carter ranging into the alley and makes the grab. 2 away. Aaron Judge at the plate. And there's the strike.
Well, right now this back.
Sliders, forks, and he's thrown all off speed. Got it. Sliders has been the most. Forks is after.
Seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often, so got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Judge waits. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Tried hitting 101 and it wasn't happening. That's the strikeout.
Why not? Blue Bank.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Jose Ramirez. Ramirez in his 11th.
Extreme pool.
I was just looking at that.
Season, 32 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Now a high fly ball out to left center. One away. And here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Off the plate inside. And the count even 1-1. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Pitch misses, and now 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Right through there for a strike.
Oh boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Liner snagged at first. Chase Headley getting ready to hit.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
Swinging a foul straight back. Hard hit right side. Kurtz takes it himself, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's going to be Evan Carter. Donaldson back to work. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just doesn't happen for them.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And ring it off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. And now the switch hitting catcher with Ted Simmons. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. We're at the top of the 5th.
Good rip.
And that gets down for a base hit.
Excuse me.
Slurve, didn't he?
Go ahead run on base. Now here is Nick Kurtz. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. 1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. Out there to center.
Up in.
And that'll get down for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
I like it.
Now the third baseman, Alex Gordon. Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone.
0-1.
To third, Headley. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning.
I would have kicked him in the fucking ass, man.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
A wind of the pitch. That pitch
want to swing at that one, buddy?
Out 1-2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses.
That one, though.
He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Page winds and fires. That one just misses. It's 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike if he swings or not.
Reigns makes the grab, one away. So digging in, Ha-Seong Kim. Fly to left his first time. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. On the ground, right side, and he handles it himself for the out. Next to hit, Nick Kurtz.
Yep.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
0 for 1 so far. That hits the dirt, and it's 1-0.
No, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's a tap hitter. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And he walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has
over aggressive. One of you is always over aggressive.
The 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Makes the grab, one down. Ozzy Albies up to the plate.
He's going fastball now, or this guy's going fastball first now.
That one's in there.
That's his normal. This fork slurve slider, or fork slider slurve.
Swings through that.
Pretty frugal guy, and he is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Hit the air, left field. Makes the grab, 2 down.
And lefty, he is going.
So 2 down now,
Slider.
and here is Ken Griffey Jr.
Slurve.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Going outside, so the fact that he's going inside. Slider.
All tied up, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Way to hang.
Outside.
See ya! Strikes him out.
Good pitching. He actually changed up. He's been pretty
now the number 2
the
hitter,
same 3
Mickey
pitches
Mantle.
to lefties and righties, just been placement for him. So him throwing sinkers now is
That one outside, ball 1.
You
impressive for
expect
him
this hitter to be
something up
looking
for
for
him.
something on a tee.
Let me know if we need to
Get up
change
in
out
the air and
Page
untie
as
this
well.
ball down.
And that's downstairs and outside. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Junior sizes this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Carlos Beltran, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed.
1-0.
Next pitch is outside. Just missed.
Dang it.
3 balls, no strike.
Swings through that one.
3 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, left side. Rings. Turns to the right on the move.
All right.
They got it for out number 2. Jose Ramirez.
Yeah, I think with the exception
now at
of
the plate.
Nick Kurtz, his entire lineup is our switch hitters.
Yeah.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck.
Long.
That
That
was
was
supposed to be off
carried.
the plate, and it just
And
decided to
out
stay
of
right
here.
in the middle.
And to grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Yeah, that
Best
missed by a little
Jorge
tap.
Posada will hit next.
Hondo, dead swing.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, Charge.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
We can get one back.
Yep.
Judge Carter.
And we're back. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Swings through that one
Back
out
and forth
front
ball.
that time.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right. Little Tony on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker, get that front foot down.
And then he should go back outside forkball again. Something in the dirt, usually what he's been doing.
Looking to get the tying run on base. He got him swinging.
Swung right into
So
it.
now the
Changed up a little bit.
Evan Carter. And he chases that one below the zone.
Forkball,
0-1's the
and
count.
basically everything else is fucking
And a foul ball.
right there with
Trying to
the
hold
fat,
a
like the
one-run
slurve
lead
comes
here
out
in
with
the
a,
top half of
with a
inning
curve
number
to it.
7. Fancy mother.
The forkball looks like the fastball. Wow.
Here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Striking him out. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Michael Kopech.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And first offering is fouled off. Kopech, in his 6th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there.
Like, I have a perfect release on that. I had a good release. What did I
They
have?
had a run. It's 2-0.
A late release?
Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim.
A green release, but it's fucking late.
There's a strike.
That was exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Judge sizing this one up. Falls it in for the out. So up next, Nick Kurtz. Swing and a miss, strike one. One out, bases empty and a run in. You're the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Judge makes the grab for the 2nd out. 2 down, bases empty. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is foul back.
I don't know how you have a minute 20 fucking pause time after pausing for a whole minute 10 so far. There should be one pause timer, and that's it. When you run out, you fucking run out. Ball game, boys.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
Good pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut out and miss. Struck him.
Yeah.
We're at the top of the 8th, and now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
Fourth ball inside.
Donaldson back to work.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter.
See that one?
Swings are hesitant.
Literally
That's
on it.
exactly what you want on the mound.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. In the air, right field, Mantle. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down.
No, I think key. I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Pinch hitter coming on, Edgar Martinez. Looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 8th. Now 1 out to right. Mantle coming on.
Let's stay up that long.
And that is
Oh, dear.
ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Mickey Mantle. And the first offering a fastball.
Should be getting close to your 500 XP with him.
Yeah, I think so.
Travel to right field, way back, gone.
Cover did not cut.
He'll touch them all. Not only this, 3-0. Carlos Beltran,
Nowhere near
the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground.
Got Beltran. Do you want Soto, Miller, Bautista?
And just put whoever. It ain't gonna matter.
New pitcher now, Gregory Soto.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That one's in there, 0-1. Ball 1 there. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. You're the bottom half of the 8th inning. Here's a 1-2. Fastball is outside. Swing and a ground ball. All these on to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch misses. And another ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hot for his pitch.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying. And that ball is gone. Another his second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. Digging in, Jorge Posada. First pitch just misses. And there's a strike. Still only one out here in the inning. And that one fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chase Headley. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Deal 2. Swing and a miss.
All right.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
I'm actually gonna bring some trash fucking pitcher in.
And here is Ellie De La Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field.
I'm not the only one that can't read his sweeper.
Makes the catch. And there's one down.
I can't read his sweeper.
Here comes Nazi
To me, it
audience to the
looks
dish.
fucking awkward as fuck.
Foul ball.
Don't think you want to throw him that pitch again. He hammered it. Next time, we'll make it fair.
Out to short.
Judge's up next. If he throws that fucking sweeper to me, I'm putting that
Now only one out remaining.
150 feet up.
So digging in,
Oh,
Ken
that's
Griffey
50. Never
Jr.
mind.
Strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a
Hold on
hard
for the
time
count.
picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
This could end it.
Rip.
Out to center field. That's well struck. That's bad. That ball has
Yes, I was
just
off
been
that one.
voted off the island. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 4-1. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the ninth.
God
In
damn
the
it.
air, right side of the infield.
It's a half swing
And
base.
back is the ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for him today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by.
They hit, I think, 4 bombs.
4 solo shots.
Yeah. 3 down the middle, 1 low. Let's go perfect swings, 3 hits. Just don't understand that, man.
Okay.
See what I got. If anything, complete it, and I want to go get some food cooked up before the girl gets home.
Yeah, I'll be back on later, probably about 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Too easy.
Later, bro.
Later, man. Don't think we have anything to collect. I know we got no big names here. One Met somewhere. fucking Padres somewhere. Love that. Spotlight wise, we just gotta hunt for fucking Wyatt, and then we should be good. I think the rest of these guys are kind of slow. Polanco's fucking 59. Love that. Shouldn't have anybody else here. Get that one. Couple tops. We need 6 more of these guys. We're looking at markets. 9. Who's low? Low pole. Looks like low guys. Of course I have. 10 for Evan. Matt's 10, which I thought those guys, maybe that was last week's. Muncie 8. I thought Muncie was early too, bro. Like, damn. 10. So basically all the big guys are around 10, I'm guessing. I got anything there. I have not been getting as many stadium things this year. Last year I also finished early with stadiums, so I don't know. Assorted wise, with getting Langford, we're 20. Still got a ways to go. All moments are done. We got to get some of these guys worked here, which I think we've played one conquest mission, so that's kind of the other thing too. But then looking to see what else we have, like we actually got to work a little bit, get some guys. I'm guessing 2 of these guys are found in. That's a money pack. Is nobody found in Diamond Quest? Those guys aren't up here though. I found in a drop pack. I'll give you that. So the deluxe got egg, threads, and a pipeline. We'll get there. We'll get there. Yellow lightning, like it. So we got spotlight to do, conquest to do with lightning. I think I've just started it basically. I don't know. I'm about halfway done. I got 2 games to play basically, and we should be good with that. That'll help us out. Then we got some Diamond Quest to do, I'm pretty sure. They add a new one. I don't know if that's the same last one. As we build through. Alright guys. Be back on later. Appreciate y'all stopping by.